Good morning. It's Wednesday, 3 days in of spring break, and I am going to transplant these, and I will show you how I do that. Thank you for coming along. All right. Sorry, I'm learning my camera system here, and yes, it's a mess, but that's what happens when you're doing transplanting. So this is calendula, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to break these two up and put them in here, but also this is the older dirt that hasn't been making my plants thrive. So I made some potting soil and I'm going to use that. So I'm going to put it in here. Actually, let me get a tray. So whatever mess I make can stay in there instead of the table. So anyway, so here we go. We put dirt in the little cells. There we go. Hope everybody's having a good day today. I have been on spring break this week, so that's cool. Looking forward to seeing all my kiddos when I go back to work next week. But honestly, I've run into, let's see, 3 of them already. They're so sweet. I love my kids. So let's see, we're gonna put this. That's the benefit of teaching in the community that you actually live in. You get to run into them even outside of here, and they get to see you as a human being. So that's kind of cool. And not just some lady that makes them be quiet and sit down. Actually, that's not me. I mean, I do make them be quiet, of course. Anywho, I work in a high school, and they're just so sweet. You know, people say, I don't want to work in high school. Their kids are horrible, but these kids are amazing. They are absolutely amazing. Even the ones that traditionally people say, oh, that kid, he's so bad or she's so bad. They're really not. All they need is somebody to look at them like they're human beings and show them some sort of love and attention. And most of the time, you can break down the barrier that they've pulled up, and they're just like normal kids. It drives me crazy when I hear people say, oh, so-and-so's been horrible today. It's like, okay, well, that might be true, but show them some love. Just show them some love. That's it. That's all you got to do. Show them a little bit of love, and they will come around. Because usually, let's see if I can make my point. So it's like the root of this plant, right? See how big that is? And then how much green is on top? That's just like your kids. So you put them in the dirt, right? And there's all these things going on underneath the surface, and you don't really know because all you see is this part. So what if there's been some damage to underneath the soil? You know, what if there's been abuse, or what if they didn't eat this morning? You know, that's the things you have to think about when you are dealing with all kinds of people in general, you know, not just students. Because look at this one. Look how much bigger this one is. I planted these guys the same day. This one's already getting some leaves in the center, and it's got a lot of roots coming out. That one didn't. So why is this one thriving when this one isn't? So you know, you got to look at your kids like that too. Why is one thriving and why is one not? Ask them. That's my best advice. Just ask them. I look at my students every day, and if their energy is low, I'm going to say, hey, I feel like your energy is low. What can we do for you today? And sometimes that's all it takes. And then they open up because no one's ever asked them that. But anyway, we're transplanting little seedlings. So these are calendulas, and hopefully this dirt will give them a little bit more space and room to grow. And then I put a hole in this so I can water it gently so we don't flood them, and they can just get settled in the soil. So anyways, thanks for coming along with me to transplant my little calendulas. I might be doing this off and on all day. So you have a great Wednesday, and thanks for coming over, and I hope to see you again soon.